Look, one thing about you is that people find you attractive for what you're willing to do, for what you're willing to create. And the cards are basically telling you that if you want more of a stable life, you want something more stable, something with more movement, you have to place yourself in a situation where you are letting all this past energy move on. Because you do have past energies currently stuck on you from friends, from family, from even ex lovers. But the cards are telling you you have to get out of your comfort zone, you have to move forward because in the future, the partner that you're destined to end up with is not only a partner that's stable within them in themselves, they're going to be able to reciprocate back to you what you have never had before. But first, we have to put ourselves in an energy where we're very, very selfish and we are not compassionate with the humans that are not compassionate with ourselves. Okay? Overall, let's specifically dive into your daily reading. We're starting this video at 22:22. The video at 22:22. Okay? And the energy that I'm specifically feeling regarding this video, regarding this situation, is let's move away from love. Okay? Let's specifically see what makes you attractive. Let's specifically see what draws people to you. And what you need to stop doing so you don't attract the wrong people, right? That's specifically the energy that's currently coming out right now as of this moment, right? So as of now, I ask you, please let me into your energy so we can definitely go ahead and get started. Okay? Look, I feel, not even I feel, I see that your whole childhood you have gone through periodic moments of loss, right? And things have never felt balanced. Maybe you were forced to grow up, maybe you were forced to grow up way too quickly, right? Or maybe you were forced to basically take care of your siblings since a very, very young age, right? So you have always known how to be balanced with the love, balanced with the emotion that you provide certain individuals or you provide people, right? And I will be straight up with you. I feel like with the Five of Cups and with the Justice, you do also hold people accountable when they want more from you, right? And the thing about it is that you always attract people. Right now, I feel like you have been attracting people, friends, and situations that kind of see you as a beacon of strength, right? But they see you more as a beacon of strength because you're willing to step in and kind of be their comfort for when they're going through something hard, right? But it was because you were forced to do that when you were little. So you kind of forced yourself to be emotionally there for some people, but they're never emotionally there for you, right? You've always had this energy of being able to, how do I say that? It's like when you regulate someone emotionally. But it was because you have to learn how to emotionally regulate yourself, right? And with the Five of Cups, with the Justice, with the Ace of Wands, I feel like you have always been prone to having to be the bigger person. You have always been prone to trying to be the understanding person. And one thing that I will tell you is that you ask yourself, why was your life always like this? Why did you go through this? Why did this happen? Why did this play out the way that it did? And personally, I feel like with the Five of Cups, with the Justice, and with the Ace of Wands, there is a bigger reward at the end, right? We just have to be a little bit more patient on how we expect it. And I will tell you this straight up. I feel like you carry this energy where people are naturally drawn to what you carry. As simple as that. And this message also kind of came out last night or yesterday, right? But the cards do tell you that as of now, you have to put yourself in a specific place or in a specific situation where you actively create movement in your reality, right? With the Eight of Wands, I feel like the reason you are not receiving a few blessings because you have to move away from the rooms that you are currently under, from the rooms, the places, and people that you're currently at. A few days ago, I saw this video where this girl she was talking and she was all like, you know when you need to leave a specific place, you know when you need to leave a situation. And that's the last thing that you need for God or the universe to give you those blessings that you desire, those blessings that you are meant to have. And this energy is kind of right there. Like this energy is telling you that you have to figure out a place to move away from bad habits. You have to figure out a place to move away from loops that are not quite helping you grow, that are not quite helping you expand, right? Because that's where reward is at. And I'm telling you, I feel like you have two energies stuck on you. Maybe this is family, maybe this is an old friend, or maybe this is some sort of ex that still sees you as someone that can help them or somebody that you can save them, right? But the Eight of Wands, these energies kind of suggest that there's a lot of movements that's balancing itself out in your reality, and you do need to remove yourself from places, situations, and things that kind of hold that movement from showing up, right? And I'm telling you, I feel like there's this urgency of wanting to leave your town. There's this urgency of wanting to leave where you're at, you know? There's this urgency of wanting to explore and shit. You might be taking a trip very soon, right? But I'm telling you, it's like you have always been there to comfort. You have always been there to balance people out. You have always been there to give more to people, right? And the cards are basically saying that you need to move away from that mindset. You need to move away from that specific situation. Why? Because eventually there's going to be stability that you're not going to have to share with these individuals, right? There's going to be the stability, the structure that's going to present itself where people are going to be expecting for you to like be able to help them, for you to be able to elevate them. And this is the thing, I feel like the person that you're going to naturally end up with, or the person that you're naturally going to like connect yourself with, is going to be a person that honestly does have higher values. And conversations might arise where this individual is going to tell you, hey, if they were truly your friends, if they were truly your family, they would not be expecting so much from you if they're not willing to give back to you, right? So you're meant to attract not only a partner that holds stability, not only a partner that gives back the same energy to you, but the cards are basically telling you you have to remove yourself from places, things, and friendships where you have always known you have to be the one to give in order for them to stay, right? And it's because I feel like you have such a nurturing heart. I feel like you've had such a nurturing heart, right? And people naturally look up to you because of that. People naturally desire you because of that. But the problem here is that they don't desire you from a place of give and take. They desire you from a place of how you can make their life more simple, how you can make their life more easier, how you naturally can make their life more balanced. You get it? And that's what I'm specifically feeling. That's specifically what naturally is coming out when it comes down to your reading, right? And then we have the Two of Swords reversed, which signifies energetically dropping something that no longer serves you, right? It's because you're supposed to carry this energy. You're supposed to carry this energy of stability. As simple as that. You carry the energy of stability. You carry the energy of a provider. Let me be fully honest with you. I carry that energy. I carry the energy of a provider, right? And personally, I know how it feels to want to give to someone, wanting to offer something to somebody, but sometimes people in this generation can't take care of that energy as good as you're wanting them to take care of, right? To take care of, and that's what makes you feel less than. And I will tell you, I feel like the cards are basically speaking more to your soul. And you have to start to remove yourself from places and situations that honestly don't feed your soul, don't feed your heart, because that's going to prepare you to be able to find a partner that's going to be able to give back to you what you have always been specifically looking for, right? And I'm telling you, if some of you guys are looking for love, if some of you guys are looking for a partnership, look for a partnership or look for a love based off what this individual is willing to sacrifice more for you, right? And that's the thing. You've carried this energy of being a nurturer, being a caretaker, and you do have energies of people from your past, from your present, that are wanting to take more from you, but are not willing to give more to you. And I will tell you this with all my heart. I personally feel like the partner that you're going to end up with is going to be an individual that's willing to give the same to you that you gave to them. Okay? So me cuidan, cabrones.